Have you ever wondered how many Primogems you've earned, or at least could have earned if you had started at launch? It's something I wondered myself when people started posting pictures of all the Primogems they saved since day one just to try to get C6 Ayaka, and if that was even really possible or even reasonable with just free-to-play or low-spender Primos. You'll find the answer to that in an uncomfortable amount of pointless basic math that made me open up enough browser tabs to set my computer on fire if I had used Google Chrome instead of Firefox. The first step was getting the big earners out of the way: the dailies, chests, bi-weekly abyss clears, and events. So many f***ing events. Since there have been so many of them with varying Primo totals, this was a nightmare to find out, and it's why I had to open so many tabs. Chests, on the other hand, they were easy. You can find out how many are in Genshin on various different websites and interactive maps. However, they give varying amounts, so I just averaged the rewards out to make it somewhat fair. Unfortunately, not all these chests are available anymore since the Golden Apple Archipelago left us a little bit too soon. Dailies, they're just simple math: 90 times the amount of days, which in this case is 327. Bi-weekly Spiral Abyss resets, so far we've had 23 of them. It's a bit unrealistic to expect a free-to-play player to have been full clearing this every reset since launch, but since it's theoretically possible, it's being included. If you experience the first Spiral Abyss without a solid pyro DPS, you know what true suffering is. Our artifacts were shit, and character options were limited. Combine that with an uncomfortable amount of Whopper Flowers, and you have a perfectly engineered hell that we suffered in. Now, all these combined make up about 59,676, or 72% of what a free-to-play player could have earned since the launch of Genshin Impact. Next up are the medium earners: Primo codes, maintenance compensations, achievements, Spiral Abyss floors 1 to 8, furniture sets, and the first Journey Together promotional event and bug fixes. Now, the achievements, this is a total of all achievement Primos in the game if you completed every achievement, which may not even be possible. I'm not entirely sure. Some of these seem unobtainable. Bug fixes were hard to find a record of which ones actually awarded Primogems, but I used Reddit threads and videos to get a rough estimate, and the furniture sets is just what you could have earned if you had every character, but again, it's theoretically possible but unlikely for most players. Now, all these ones add up to about 15,430 Primos, or 18.5% of a free-to-play player's Primogems. The hardest part was assembling all the small parts that make up this remaining 10%. There's a lot, and they are not very significant individually. Here's a quick list on screen. The grand free-to-play total is now 83,426 as of August 21st, 327 days after Genshin Impact's official launch. If you're a low spender buying the paid battle pass and the Welcome Moon consistently, you can make that number 121,626, which is more than all the first-time top-ups combined would have gotten you without the Welcome Moon or battle pass. All the top-ups on top of the low spender would have gotten you 147,786. And of course, there are the fates we've gotten. We've had a total of 79 free intertwined fates from various sources, 32 from the paid battle pass for 111 total, 145 acquainted fates with a possible 111 extra from ascending all possible characters fully. Now, the initial thing that made me curious: how reasonable is it to C6 a banner 5-star with all this? As it turns out, it's pretty reasonable, if that's the only thing you want, pretty much. The absolute worst case scenario where you start off pity and lose every 50-50 is 201,600 Primos, or $2,494 US. If you lose about half your 50-50s and have an average of 60 wishes per 5-star, you get a total of 96,000 Primos, or $1,187 US. Holy fuck. Either way, that's a lot of money for a waifu that's going to obliterate the Spiral Abyss for 600 Primos on a bi-weekly basis. But jokes aside, all that matters is that you have fun with what you get out of your Primos. Whether it's a variety of characters, or if you want to save for a whole year just to wail for one C6, that's great. You'll get good mileage out of that C6 for a long time to come, unless it was the Kaching banner.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's get lucky. Hey! I will not go quiet.
And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my pointless math as much as I did, and I wish you the best of luck on spending your abundant anniversary rewards on Ball's banner.
Freeze to the